Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bosch. The number of clean diesel models in North America will double by 2014. Bosch Clean Diesel. Good, clean, fun. Bridgestone. Your journey, our passion. Dow Automotive Systems. Improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com. And by the 2013 Hyundai Sonata. Learn more at HyundaiSonata.com.
Hello and welcome to Autoline Daily. It's Monday, the 27th of August. I'm John McElroy, and here's what's happening in the global car industry today. As we have been reporting here regularly, sales of electric cars are going nowhere. Yet government regulations are forcing automakers to come out with more and more models. Cadillac's sales manager, Don Butler, says he believes people will buy the electric Cadillac, known as the ELR, when it comes out. But he says they're not going to buy it to save money on gasoline. Instead, he believes they're going to buy it simply because it's a drop-dead gorgeous car. Look for the ELR to have higher performance than the Chevrolet Volt, whose technology it's based on, and look for a more sumptuous interior. But don't look for it for another year and a half. Don Butler says that's how long it's going to take before it's in the showrooms. On Friday, we reported that European automakers are upset with a new free trade agreement with South Korea. Now the Wall Street Journal reports that the French government is accusing Hyundai and Kia of dumping cars in the French market. While sales of Peugeot, Citroën, and Renault are down anywhere from 14 to 20% in France this year, Hyundai and Kia sales are up 30%. But at least there's a good story to tell in North America. Ward's Auto reports that car plants in the second quarter of the year hit a 100% capacity utilization rate, and that's the highest it's been since Ward started tracking it in 2005. A general rule of thumb in the auto industry is that once a plant goes over 80% capacity utilization, all that extra production drops right to the bottom line. Capacity utilization refers to how many cars a plant is making compared to how many it was actually tooled up to make. Summer is slowly winding down, at least here in the northern hemisphere. The days are getting shorter and the temperatures are getting cooler, but one thing that is still red hot this election season is political rhetoric. President Obama and his Republican rival Mitt Romney have been going at each other for months. Not wanting to get into the middle of this firefight, General Motors has banned candidates from visiting its plants until after the election. Same goes for Chrysler. The government bailout of GM and Chrysler is still a hot-button issue for many voters, and the automakers don't want to be part of the political debate. As a frequent viewer of Autoline Daily, you already know the benefits of diesels. They offer lots of low-end torque and greater efficiency than gasoline engines. They're hugely popular in Europe, where fuel prices are insane, and they're starting to gain traction around the world. They're slowly building up steam in North America, but they're really taking off in Australia. According to Ward's, diesel registrations are up nearly 61% over the last 5 years. Right now, there are about 2.7 million of them on the country's roads, and that equates to about 16% of the total vehicle fleet. Coming up next, I've got an idea of how GM could save Opel and do it by the end of the year.
Why?
Because plants need water to grow.
Because baseball's played in the summer.
Oxygen and hydrogen.
Because I forgot to get a receipt.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Why don't you go ask your dad?
Do Sonata drivers know something you don't? The Sonata from Hyundai.
Let's talk about Opel. You know, if General Motors had deliberately planned to confuse its employees, mystify the investment community, and infuriate the German government, it could not have succeeded more grandly. When it comes to botching the turnaround at Opel, it's mission accomplished. GM has a long history of treating Opel as an unimportant part of the company. Since 1990, it has churned through 9 different CEOs whose average tenure lasted a little over 2 years. Some of them only lasted a matter of months. Now, how can you possibly run a business that way? Now GM says it's ready to pour billions into restructuring Opel, At the same time, it admits it's going to lose billions for years to come. What kind of plan is that? What's needed now is drastic action that solves the problem. GM should immediately spin Opel off as its own standalone company. No more wholly owned subsidiary. Then Opel needs to kick all the Americans off the board. No more ties to Detroit. It must become a fully German company again, free to build the products it wants, selling them where it sees fit, anywhere in the world. GM could continue contracting Opel to develop products for another design cycle or two, but in time, GM's design centers in the US, in Korea, in China, and Brazil could pick up the slack. Opel should be free to use and license its in-house technology as it sees fit, which wouldn't be that big of a loss to GM. Cars and powertrains are changing so rapidly as automakers race to meet fuel economy and carbon dioxide regulations that any secrets will be largely obsolete before the decade is out. With GM out of the picture, the German government would become instantly interested in helping Opel with the financing that it needs to restructure. The Works Council or union would prove suddenly cooperative, and the German public would rally around the underdog. Sergio Marchionne would be one of the first to phone in his congratulations and to begin talks to get the EU to fund an Opel Fiat PSA combination restructuring. With the spinoff, GM could rescind the $3 billion it planned to invest in Opel, and it could take $1 billion in losses off the books. Think about it, a $4 billion turnaround, and they could do it all by Christmas. Anyway, that's my idea. I'd like to hear yours. Post your comments on our website at Autoline.tv. And that wraps up today's report. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.